Calisthenics. We're going to start with 120 beats per minute, a country shuffle doing C, F, C, G. C, F, C, G. Just that over and over. One more. Okay, next up we are going to do the same beat pattern, the country shuffle, at 150 beats per minute, using the chords D, G, D, A. Here we go. Okay, next up in the ukulele calisthenics. And don't worry, folks, we are having a play along shortly. This is just the countdown. We're just warming up a little bit. We're trying something new during the countdown, and that's warming up. So this time we're going to do the G and A string together. We're going to kind of pinch those together. And then we're going to do the C and the E string together. Pinch those. And then we're going to alternate those back and forth. So in the key of F. And that's it. So we're going to do this 100 beats per minute in a straight beat. So not a swing beat, just a straight beat. And that's it, in the key of F. So we're going to do F, B flat, F, C. F, B flat, F, C. Over and over. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, the last little bit today. For our warm-up, again, we're having a play-along that's going to start in just a few minutes as a little ukulele warm-up. We're going to do some good old-fashioned Travis picking. That would be the G string, then the A string. We're going to pick those strings. G string, then the A string, then the C string, then the E string. It's going to sound like this. We're going to do this in the key of C. So it's like this. And we're just going to do C, F, C, G, just like we started out in the very beginning of our warm-up countdown. So here we go. Let's get a little drum beat. It's a straight beat. It's 100 beats per minute. It goes a little something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that is it, folks. Thanks so much. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gets your fingers warm and ready to go. We're going to play this periodically instead of countdown music, just to give you an opportunity to warm up while we're counting down. So now let's start the show.
It's time to mingle. We're gonna jingle, jangle, jingle. It's heaven sent. Ain't got to pay no rent. Strumming is your band. Man, it's Ukulele Gent. If strumming is your bent, hey, it's a Ukulele Gent.
And welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Hope everyone, if Christmas is a holiday you celebrate, I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I really do. I had family over and we had grilled cheese. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but we had fancy soups and fancy grilled cheese, and that's what we did Christmas Eve. It's a new tradition. All right, so welcome all the new folks. If anyone here is new, if you're here and you're new, don't be intimidated by the comments. I say that all the time. Don't be intimidated by the comments. People chat in the comments because they chat in the comments, and then they know people, and because of that, they've met at festivals, and just don't be afraid to chat in the comments. And I don't need these right now. Donna, thank you very much for the shirt. Yeah, one of the grilled cheese, one was, what was it? Sliced pear with apricot preserve spread and Gouda and some arugula. That was one of them. One had ham and Swiss and apricot with a Dijon mixed. Yeah. So it was really good. All right, so we've got 9 songs tonight. I was going to put in a 10th song, but I did not. We'll do that 10th song next week. And I wanted to point, I changed my strings yesterday, so tonight I'm going to be changing strings, not changing, I'm going to be tuning constantly because they still haven't stretched out. So I'm probably going to tune pretty much after every song, which I know will be annoying, but I don't want to play out of tune. See, it's already, I just tuned it like 6 minutes ago. There it is. So while I was doing this, and then I promise we will play some music. While I was changing strings, I noticed how filthy the neck, the fretboard of my uke was. So I will show you this. This is after the strings were taken off. All right, so don't gasp and don't say that's this. Well, you can. You can gasp and say that's disgusting. And I didn't really notice this when the strings were on. I should have. I should have noticed that because that's pretty disgusting, I think. Now I'm zoomed in also, and I'm giving it a lot of light, so it didn't really look quite that bad. Thank you, Stephen. And then after this, again, before the strings, but after I cleaned it up a little bit, oh, that's a whole lot better, isn't it? So, anyhow, many people say, how often do I change strings? Should I change strings? Some people don't realize they ever need to change strings. I generally, on this, I play this a lot. I probably 4 months, 6 months, not frequently, but not never. But it started sounding a little buzzy, so. All right, so let's get some chords up on the screen here. This is one of the songs people in the comments said, oh, they love this song. So, and there's a couple spots I've tried to place the chords properly when I arrange these songs and make sure they're good for presentation for you. But there's a couple little odd phrasings in this song. So, don't be surprised if I screw up one of those odd phrasings. Are you ready? Simple island strum. I will try. I've had people say, "Can you be sure and announce what strum you're doing?" And I will throw out, but again, so much of this, when you're new, you want to know what strum to use. Once you've played a little while, you realize that you can play different strums. So I don't always. I will try to do that. I just don't want anyone to think like that is the strum for the song. So here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did I already get out of tune? That can't be. G, C, E. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck? Sorry, folks. I told you it was going to be annoying. I'm using the snark tuner and not the one on the uke. Come on. There we go. Oh, that does not sound right. At all. See, that's way sharp. All right. Well, that still sounds funny. All right, sorry for that, but I'm gonna have to do that. I could have switched ukes, but this is the one I have upstairs. Here we go. G, F, C, G7. A long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. He sat high above his bay, watching all the couples play, and wishing that he had someone too. And from his lava came this song of hope that he sang out loud every day for years and years. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth see the sky up above. Send me someone to love. Years of singing all alone turned his lava into stone until he was on the brink of extinction. But little did he know that living in the sea below, another volcano was listening to his song. Every day she heard his tune, her lava grew and grew because she believed his song was meant for her. Now she was so ready to meet him above the sea as he sang his song of hope for the last time. And let me move that just a little bit. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth see the sky up above, will send me someone to love. Rising from the sea below stood a lovely volcano, looking all around, but she could not see him. He tried to sing to let her know that she was not there alone, but with no lava, his song was all gone. He filled the sea with his tears and watched his dreams disappear as she remembered what this song meant to her. Oh, they were so happy to finally meet above the sea. All together now, their lava grew and grew. No longer are they all alone with Aloha as their new home. And when you visit them, this is what they sing. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you'll grow old with me and I'll grow old with you. We thank the earth, see the sky, we thank too. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, my parents are so sweet. Love you too, Mom and Dad. All right. So we've done this. We've used drum tracks for quite some time. But we started doing something just a little. We kicked it up a notch, and well, you'll hear it. So the next song is "Sea of Love." Let me get all these things ready. Okay. So the next song is "Sea of Love." And we're going to do drum tracks supercharged. So let's go here. And go here. All right, so we're going to do Sea of Love. Someone asked which version we were doing, and if you look at the title there, it's the Honey Drippers version. Sort of. I'm not sure why it's not exactly. I think I changed something in it. All right, so let me tune again. Okay. All right. Oh, new strings are a killer. All right, there we go. So what we're going to do, there's going to be a backing track that I built for this, that I created. So, and then it's cool. And it follows this exactly. And when we're done tonight, I'm going to upload these to Patreon with the song sheets. So for all the Patreon folks, you will be able to download this and one other. I did 2. So I think you will like these. Are you ready? All right, let's get some scrolling going. Let's get this going. E7, F, D, when we met, that's the day I knew you were my babe. I want to tell you just how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my dad. I want to tell you, oh, how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you just how much I love you. I want to tell you right after the first verse on that song, my headphone fell out of my ears, so I had to really strain to listen there. Oh, you never know what's going to happen. All right. Now that is song number 2. I hear some people talking about B-Cuff. If you're new and wondering what those initials mean, there is a very fun ukulele festival in Nashville, not Tennessee, in Nashville, Indiana, about an hour south of Indianapolis, and it's a blast. It's in the middle of winter, but no one leaves. They just stay in a hotel and eat and drink and play the ukulele for 3 days straight. So that is that. Okay, so if you did have a question about those, so the backing track is just an audio file that you can download and play it on whatever device you want to play it on. And it's got the little countdown at the beginning, the little like drumsticks. So it's kind of a cool thing. Good practice. I mean, it's good for skills, right? Because it feels like you're playing with a whole band and you can riff and you can improvise or just work on timing or whatever. But it is good practice. All right. Let's move on now. And a lot of people said they were looking forward to this song. So we try to put at least 6 months between songs, like when we do them. So we're not doing the same songs every week. It's usually at least 6 months between when we do the same song a second time. Yes, so the wait. And the strum. Okay, so let me test this again. Looking good. Okay, this is good. I've been tuning for two days, so that's the strum I'm gonna do, which is just an island strum. Doesn't sound like an island strum in this song, but it is. Into Nazareth, I was feeling about half past dead. Just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? Just grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, you put the load right on me. That's it. Picked up my bag, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I got to go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, you put the load right on me. Go down to Miss Moses, there's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke is waiting on Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Anna Lee? Said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Anna Lee company? Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in a fog. He said, I will fix your rack if you'll take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed 'em when you can. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Again. Get your cannonball now to take me down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. You put the load right on me. Okay, let's come back to full screen here. Perfect. Also, anyone new? We scroll the chords and lyrics. That's what we do. But because some people like to practice, which I think is incredibly impressive, they like to practice before the play along, or like to have the chords after the play along. So I make those available. I put them on Patreon. So here's how it works. If you go to Patreon, now there's paid stuff, but the chords and lyrics are free. So if you want to get chords and lyrics, if you go to Patreon, click on that free thing. Just says it'll be be a free member. And when you do, every week when I post those, you'll get an email, and then you can get the chords and lyrics. So you're automatically notified. I think it works pretty well. If you want to do more than that on Patreon, cool. But if you don't, cool. But you can get chords and lyrics. You just have to sign up for a free account, and you'll get those every week. Kim Grubb, I bet you do. I bet you do. My house is warm right now. 80. I feel very warm. All right. All right, the next song. What is the next song? So I'm going to do, the strum I'm going to do is right there. And I'll go through this real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time. Yes, it is Fanny. It is Fanny. Okay. So how this works, the X's are chucks. So down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up. I know that sounds really crazy. So it goes like this. Hey, someone just asked about the software. The software that scrolls the chords and lyrics is called OnSong. And we're working with them currently to try to get some sort of discount for people who want to use OnSong but don't want to pay the full price. So hang tight. If you're going to think about getting OnSong, hang tight. I should have an answer in maybe a week. Maybe by next week. I'll try. So, how this goes, one more time, let me check these stretchy strings. Oh, this is wonderful. All right, it's getting good. And we are going to have an OnSong workshop on Patreon. We're going to do that. It is still iOS. That's true, Phoenix. There's another good app that does a very similar thing. Doesn't have as many bells and whistles, but you don't need all the bells and whistles of OnSong. You just need to store a song, scroll it, and change the chords, change the key. I think that's truly, at its core, what you really need. Okay, so how this is going to go, it's going to go like, so down, chuck up. Let me play it first. I have to get into my head. It's been a while since I played this. Okay. So, the C, if you look at the chords, it says C, A minor, F, G. Underneath that is what right hand technique you're going to be doing for that chord. So it's going to go. That's our down, chuck, up, down, chuck. Then we go to F, up, chuck, up. And the G is down, up, chuck, up. And if that seems like a lot, it is. So you can do a simpler version of that. Okay? Songbook Pro, Kara Rozaski. Songbook Pro works on both Android and Apple devices, and it's cheap. I think it's like $5 or something. OnSong is a bit more. All right, so we're going to pick it up just two more of the C, A minor, F, G, and then we're going to start the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Stay just a little bit longer. Please, 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 please tell me that you're going to. Now your daddy don't mind, and your mommy don't mind, if we take a little time and leave it all behind. Sing one more song, oh won't you stay just a little bit longer. Please, 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 please tell me that you're going to. Now your daddy don't mind, and your mommy don't mind, if we take a little time and leave it all behind. Sing one more song, oh won't you stay just a little bit longer. Please, 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 please tell me that you're going to stay. Come on, come on, come on and 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 stay. All right. I'm going to turn my fan on, y'all. For some reason, I am burning up. So you'll see a little shadows on the wall behind me. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know if we'll have a like a session on song on Wednesday night. I don't think we'll do that, but I will have it on Patreon for sure. I just don't want to. Most people come here because they want to play along, so I don't want to take that time and kind of disrupt the play along with how to use software. All right, next song. So we have this show, I've said this before, happens on Facebook, of course. And it happens on the main page is that Ukulele Gent page. But a while back we created a group, a Facebook group where people can share things and share videos and take part in challenges and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. So if you want to join that group, Terry Bransma is amazing, and I'm not counting on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if in moments Terry pastes that link in the comments. So if you want to join that group, it's a free group. Boom, and there's Terry. Terry, you are just amazing. Thank you very much. So in this group, we have a 6-day challenge. I'll explain that real quick. What the 6-day challenge is each week we have 9 or so songs here. Well, the 6-day challenge is to pick a song, to practice it, to record it, and then to post it. So other people in this community, this Wednesday night gang, they can hear you and see you and watch you play. And it's been a lot of fun. We get a lot of participation, and it's just cool. So the reason I say all that is a few weeks ago, someone did a song, posted a song, and it wasn't one of the songs. You can post anything in there. Well, any songs that you do. I don't want promo, I don't want like ads for things there. But a few weeks, one of our Wednesday night folks, she posted a song, and I remember hearing this song literally like 40 years ago. I mean, it was a long, long time ago. And I swear, I don't think I've heard the song since then. The song is called When the River Meets the Sea. And it's just a really cool song. It was from a Christmas special called Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, but it was also done by John Denver, I think with the Muppets. So, Sarah Teresa Bartoloni, she did this song, and I just loved it. And so I reached out to her recently, and I said, hey, how would you like to record that? She said, yeah. I said, how would you like to lead that song on a Wednesday? So she said, sure. So she did. So this is Sarah Teresa. She is part of this group, and she just got lots of energy and just makes some very, very cool contributions to that 6-day challenge on the Jam It Gents page. So we're going to do this song. This is the song When the River Meets the Sea. So in C, so fairly easy chords. Folks, if you're new, the green just means you're playing chords, you're not singing there. And the down arrows just mean single strums. Hey, there's Sarah Teresa in the comments, smiling. So you've seen Sarah Teresa here in the comments, and if you're in the group, you've probably seen her post. And if not, well, here she is. Let me get my headphones so I can listen to this. So here is Sarah Teresa doing When the River Meets the Sea.
Hi Ukulele Gent friends, I'm Sarah Teresa, and this is When the River Meets the Sea by Paul Williams. When the mountain touches the valley, all the clouds are taught to fly, so our souls can leave this land most peacefully. Though our minds be filled with questions, in our hearts Thanks for the opportunity, Greg, and thanks for playing along with me, friends. Bye.
All right, that is Sarah Teresa. Sarah Teresa, you did awesome. And thanks for doing that. Thanks for kind of bringing that song back to awareness. It's weird how you know a song from so long ago. And the words, I still knew the words for some reason. Anyway, great job. Fantastic job. Okay, next song is I Love a Rainy Night, which is an Eddie Rabbit song. So let's come back here. And, oh, I don't need these right now. So, chucking is this. And some things it works really well for, if you know this song. It really does work well for this song. Just a simple down, up, chuck. Right? So just this. Well, I love the rainy night. I love the rainy night. I love to hear, right? It's a cool, just a cool sound that fits really well. It ties it a little to the original. The original's not in ukulele, of course. So, chucking's a whole thing. We're not going to go into chucking, but if you're wondering what I'm doing, you can go to just YouTube and search ukulele chucking. Some people call it chunking, but I call it chucking. I think you'll hear chucking more often. Ready? Well, I love a rainy night. I love the rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, it's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. And then, I should have talked about this because it changes a little bit. And you could strum this, single strums. Showers washed all my cares away. I wake up to and then back to the normal strumming. Sunny day, cause I love the rainy night. Cause I love the rainy night. I love the rainy night. I love the rainy night. Ooh, ooh. I love the rainy night. I love the rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love the rainy night. It's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. Put this song in this heart of mine, puts a smile on my face every time, cause I love the rainy night. 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 Ooh, I love the rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. Yes, I love the rainy night. It makes me high. Oh, I love the rainy night. You know I do, yeah, cause I love the rainy night. All right. So that is Travis picking Love the Rainy Nights. That's cool. And that's, we talked about that before, right? There is no just one way to do the song. The way is your way. And if you want to Travis pick that, cool. If you want to chuck it, awesome. If you just want to do a simple down up strum, well, you could do that, right? Well, I love the rainy night. I love the rainy, right? So, don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid. Alrighty, let's come back here. Alright, we're going to do another song with a backing track. And this is the Beatles, Love Me Do. Let me come back here. Okay, there we go. So we're in the key of G. And these are, if you're wondering, like, why does he do these songs in these keys? It's because these are the keys I can sing these songs in. Or at least try. Haha. All right. So, just know that this track is built specifically for this arrangement of the song. So in the intro, you have all those. You have G, C multiple times. So, all right. Let me just check my tuning here. There we are. All right. Getting better, getting better. Okay, now let me get this ready. Let me do, okay, that's ready, that's ready, that's ready. All right, I think we're ready to go here. You ready? Here we go. Love me do, you know I love you, I'll always be true, so please, love me do, whoa, love me do, love me do, you know I love you, I'll always be true. So please, love me do, whoa, love me do. Someone to love, somebody new. Someone to love, someone like you. Love me do, you know I love you, I'll always be true, so please, love me do, whoa, love me do. Someone to love, somebody new, someone to love, someone like you. Love me do, you know I love you, I'll always be true, so please, love me do, oh, love me do, yeah, love me do, whoa, love me do. Yes! All right, that was a fun one. I like that. I'm looking for a set of strings for a ukulele like yours. Anthony Charles, when you say like yours, are you talking about mine or someone in the comments? Strings are really funny. You know, people say, well, what's the best strings? And there's no real answer to that because different strings have a different sound. And some strings, I think, sound better on a carbon fiber. There's a carbon fiber uke. Some sound better on wood. Living Waters, you hear that name mentioned a lot. These are Worth Browns because they're brown. Worth Browns. I love them on this uke. But I've put them on other ukes before, and I don't like them as much as I like them here. So it really varies. I'm sorry for that horrible answer. If you do buy Worth Browns, they seem expensive compared to normal strings, but each string is twice as long as it needs to be. So basically, when you buy one set of strings, Worth Browns, you're actually buying 2 sets of strings. Just FYI. And then the price seems pretty reasonable. All right, what is next? Okay, so we mentioned Travis picking. Someone did just a little bit ago. We've not, I mean, the very old song, written by Jerry Goffin. Carole King gets a lot of credit for this, but Jerry Goffin, if my research is correct, wrote this. But Jerry Goffin was married to Carole King for a period of time, so there's a connection there. But I'm going to Travis pick this song. And Travis picking is nothing more than picking the, Greg, zoom here, is picking the outside strings. Let me do an A. And then the inside strings. In that order. Outside, inside. Susan DeLeo, I created the background tracks. Okay, so let's come back here. So I'm just going to play it kind of like this. When this old world starts, we're going to start over. And people are just too much for me to fade. Right? You could strum it. Whole world starts getting me down, and people are... So, I just feel like picking it. How's that? Ready? When this old world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be, and there's a world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Up on the roof. At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. I keep telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. At night the stars put on the show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. Up on the roof. Alright, so that is Travis picking. seems difficult at first if you've never done that, but it's actually a very, very easy thing to do and very useful and very versatile. Karen, I am making my E chord like this, which is a movable chord. I can move it down too, and that's a D chord. So I am barring the 4th fret. Hold on. I am barring the 4th fret, right? And then taking my pinky on the 7th fret of the A string. That's it. There's different ways to play an E. Okay, back here. All right, it is 8 o'clock. We are almost done. What do we have? Oh, we just have one more song. This is a fun song. Pete McCarty, if you know Petey Mac, one time he and I did this, a collaboration of this song together. That was a lot of fun. This is by Shel Silverstein. Yes, the children's author, but he also wrote a lot of songs. This wasn't necessarily a hit song, but cover of the Rolling Stone, Sylvia's Mother. He wrote like hit pop songs in between writing touching children's books. All right. Let me get this in. All right, that's about what we're going to do for that strum. Let me bring that down just a little bit. Here we go. A long time ago when the earth was green, there was more kind of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free when the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There was green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Verse 2. Now God seen some sinning and it gave him pain. He said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo and take some of them green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, but don't forget my unicorn. Just gonna let that scroll for a moment. Old Noah was there to answer the call. He finished making the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through. Hey Lord, I got you green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and a-splashing while the rain was pouring. All them silly unicorns. There was green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and chimpanzees. Noah cried, close the door, 'cause the rain is pouring. We just can't wait for no unicorn. The ark started moving, it drifted with the tide. Them unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried. The waters come down and sort of floated them away, and that's why you never see a unicorn to this very day. But you'll see green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see the unicorn. You're never gonna see the unicorn. And that is the unicorn song. Shel Silverstein. Hey, if you want to see something interesting, the When the River Meets the Sea song was written by Paul Williams. Go look at Paul Williams. You'll be amazed at who, if you don't already know, you will be amazed at who Paul Williams is and where you might have seen him. Anyway, Paul Williams, do a little search, do a little Wikipedia or something search. All right, folks, it is 8:04. Very glad you were here. Once again, I hope you had a nice holiday. We got New Year's coming up. You got a couple more days to fulfill last year's New Year's resolutions. Hope it's a good, safe New Year's Eve for you. We will be back here on the 3rd of January. I think I've already mentioned several times, if you want the chords and lyrics, you can get them by doing the free thing on Patreon. If you want the backing tracks, those are available. To chords and lyrics, all of that stuff, just all available. Terry Brunsma, thank you very much for all your assistance. Everybody, you are awesome. You really are. Great people. I just love the support of this for you and answering questions, and it's just great people. I can't wait to see some of you up in Indiana. Really looking forward to that. So take care. Have a great rest of your week, great weekend, and see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, right here. Ciao. Be careful. Be good. Be good to each other. Bye.